Hi guys, welcome to another tutorial where we're making this beautiful beaded key holders. We're going to be using a 0.3, that is a 0.3, and then a needle. You can use any size of needle that you want. I am using one of the smallest in my set, well, because I like working with small needles. So I'm just going to thread up my needle and we'll get right into it. It's really very easy to make and very cute. So I'm threading up my needle. Remember, cut your thread as long as you can handle, because if it's too short, you keep joining. If it's too long, it will be tangling up. So we'll begin with 4 beads. Yes, we'll be using a 4 bead flower process. So we'll use 4 beads and then we'll tie and make a knot. Like this. You can make your knot double or triple, however you want, but remember, the smaller it is, the easier it is to hide it between beads. So here I have pulled and then my knot is hidden in the down bead. So I'll just pass my needle through a couple of beads so that I cut off the excess thread. There you go. So we'll continue with 3 like I said, it's a 4 bead flower process, so we'll go with 3 like this. The reason why I always press hold on my bead is because it makes your work firm. Okay, you want to hold on to the bead that you're passing your needle through. That makes it really firm and prevents your work from like moving around. So we have 3 4 bead flowers, and this will be the 4th one. Now after the 4th one, instead of 3, you're going to be joining 2. Okay, 2 to 3, 2 to 3. So this is the 4th one. Now we're going to add only 2 beads like this. Simple, right? So the next one will be 3, the next one will be 2, the next will be 3. Okay, so this is it like this, and then we're going to add 3. This is how we create the curve. Okay, the dip in the key holder, you see that there is a curve in it. This is how it's created. So the next one is going to be 2. Now on each side there's going to be 3 times where you add the 2 beads, and this is our second one. So now we'll add another 3, and then we'll add our last 2. Okay, so this is another 3. Cool. I actually didn't notice some parts of the video was going off camera. Sorry about that. Anyway, so this will be our last 2 for one side. Okay, like this, and then we'll go ahead and add 3 2 times. Where I'm coming from, we use the word, or should I say the phrase, trust the process, when we can't explain what we're doing or when we know we're confusing people. So right now I'm just going to say trust the process and just watch. You see how easy it is. It doesn't look much like it, and it doesn't look quite nice, but please trust the process. Okay, so this will be our last 3 for that side, then we'll be working on the other side. It's a love shape, right? So it has more like 2 J's joined together, right? Okay, so we're going to do the other side too. We already have our 3, so we're going to add another 3 like this. Like that, and then we'll add 2. And please, it doesn't look like the key holder, but trust the process. Okay, so this is our first 2 for that side, right? 2. This is our first 2 for that side, so we're going to add 3. Sorry, my thread is tangling up. So we're going to add 3. Like that, and then we'll add 2 again. So this is our second 2, isn't it? Good. And then we'll add another 3, then go to our last 2. So on each side you get to add 3 2s, and then that will be it. There. Okay, so now we'll be adding our last 2. And yes, it doesn't look like the key holder we're making, but trust the process. Okay, I feel like I'm saying trust the process so much. Okay, so yes, this is our last 2. Then we're going to add 3 2 times, then we'll join it to the other side. So first 3, actually ended up turning my wig like that. 3, there you go. Okay, so now we'll just have to join this side to this side. So that bead, not that one, this one. Good. So you put 1 bead in your needle, pass it through that side bead of the other side we just finished, and add another bead, and then go back to joining it to what you've just worked in, like this. Pull and tangling thread. You should have something like this, but I'm going to pass my thread through a couple of beads just so it becomes a little bit firmer, so I can put it down and you see how it looks like. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Now go ahead and make 2 of this. Okay, that's yes, so 2 of this. And of course, you all know how much I love joining stuff, so we're just going to join those 2 together and then have our chunk bead key holder. Okay, so at this point I'll just keep quiet and let you know, and let you watch, because all I'm just doing is joining those 2 together with a single bead, like I do all my videos. I join stuffs together because that's the easy way out. So just picking 1 bead and joining those 2 together, that's all I'm doing. So I just keep quiet. And this is practically the end of the outside joining. I'm just going to pass it through a couple of beats as usual to make sure it's firm and secure, and then I'll make a knot, cut off my excess thread, and that would be all for the outside joining. Actually, say it's already looking very cute yet, but we still have to do the inside. Okay, we still have to do the inside, if not it is not stable. Like, some people don't actually do the inside, so you can really leave it like that. But if you're doing it for professional purposes, where you selling it, you want to secure the inside too, and it's practically the same thing you did on the outside that you're doing on the inside. You're using one bead to join both sides of your work together. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit complicated if you're a beginner to join the inside, but if you follow the same pattern you used to join the outside, it will be so easy. Okay, and be careful with your needle. My needle actually pricked me a couple of times whilst doing this because I was so much in a hurry. Okay, so this is me practically just joining the inside. And we're done with the inside joining too. Okay, remember to always pass your needle through a couple of threads away from where your work ended. That helps secure your work. Make a knot, pass it through a couple of beads, secure your knot, and that's all. Okay, your work becomes very firm and secure. So this is me making a knot. Like that, and then I'll pass it through a bead to hide the knot, and then I'll cut off my excess thread. Okay, now some people will go ahead and join the chain directly like this, but it makes the chain really short and then it's easy for it to tear off. So I like to join a couple of beads to join my chain to it. So let's go ahead and do that. And if that is not what you want, you can join your chain directly. Okay, so I want my thread to be in this one too. I'll pass it through a couple of beads together just so I can hide my knot in between beads. Okay, so the only middle bead in the dip, that's where you put your needle. Here I'm adding 6 beads for the extension of the chain. So these are my 6 beads, like this, and then I'll join my chain. This is how I join my chain, like that. I'll actually make a couple of knots to secure it and make it firm. So that is a knot I'm making. Oops, another knot, and then I'll pass it through all the way down. Now remember, your thread went through one side of the bead, so you're going to put it through the other side of the bead. So when you pull, your work comes to the middle, see, like this. Now I want to make it extra secure, so I'll send it back up, make another knot, and bring it back down. Another knot, and then I'll send it back down. This is just to make sure it's extra secure. Okay, and that is our key holder tutorial. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.